Hello. So some of you watching this video might already know who I am. If you don't, I hope this video helps you get to know me, my art, and what I'm all about. My name is Jayce. I'm a musician and a songwriter. I've been doing music full time for about 13 or 14 years. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna skip ahead about 8 years to about 2012. This video that I'm filming right now is gonna be the story about how I almost got my own TV show on MTV. You'll see that it was quite the adventure. This video has a lot of footage from the last 5 or 6 years of stuff that we were doing, and most people have never seen this at all. In fact, me going back to this footage was the first time I'd even seen it in years. I'm really excited to show it to you guys. I consider this sort of my life's work. Without further ado, this is the story of my band Astro USA and how we almost had our own TV show on MTV. From the beginning, it was always me and my friend JP. Our whole friendship was based off of writing songs together. The first time we hung out, we wrote a song.
A butterfly is a bird with paper wings. Spaghetti is lasagna that they made into strings.
And then the next 10 times we hung out, we wrote 10 more songs.
Adam West was Batman. Bruce Wayne was Batman. A lot of people been Batman, but only one track man. That's me.
Do you like to party? Stop looking at your phone. And start surfing on everyone. Keep floating till the morning comes. Don't hate. I'm fueling up my rocket whip. I'm on that interplanetary tip. Asteroids and comets, I'm eating planets. What you say doesn't matter, bitch. Like, bro, I'm not your relative, but I'm relatively dangerous.
Really, our entire life together and all the time we spent was spent making songs. It became kind of clear that writing songs might have been just about the only thing we had in common with each other.
What is your freaking problem, man?
My freaking problem is this piece of crap song.
You sound like you're 5. Whatever, dude, you're lame.
Dude, I'm lame. Oh, later, dude.
Grow up, dude.
Whether that's good or bad, I think a lot of the times our differences are what made our songs and our videos interesting. We definitely struggled sometimes, but I think when we were both thinking about taking the next step in our career and trying to make a TV show, even though we had no idea what we were doing, no matter what our differences were. JP, if you know him, he's always down to have a good time. So he was really on board with doing a TV show, and we sat together for hours and we started crafting our idea of what the show was going to be. At first, it was hard. I mean, we don't write scripts, we don't really act, so over time it just kind of became more of a reality show, and I think that was probably a better direction anyway. We hired some friends to film us and follow us around.
May I have your attention? The following live concert will be captured on moving picture camcorder. Up to 10,000 pictures or more. May preserve this evening forever.
Who is this guy? What's his name? Which is it, Brendan or Brandon?
I don't know.
You gotta go, man. I mean, I can't have the camera in here. I hope you guys
understand.
cool with that.
Brandon, just wait in the... Just wait up there.
And we wanted to make this TV show, and we were set on doing it no matter what. At the time, it was really only for us. We had no fans. We had no following online. All we had were songs and some ideas of some videos. We decided we didn't want to hire actors or set up things for our show because we wanted it to be authentically us. Maybe at first we sort of had some characters in mind that we wanted to play or people we wanted to play, but as time rolled on, our characters and ourselves became one and the same. Seeing ourselves on camera made us realize more of like who we were. And I think before we saw ourselves being filmed that maybe we didn't realize how we were acting. When we sat down to get our TV show rolling, the first thing we wanted to do was we started working on songs. We were in the studio writing songs and we thought, you know, we had some really cool stuff and we were gonna go present it to some producers. And see how they felt about it and maybe get some feedback.
Dude, this beat is sick!
Oh, hey, whoa, what's going on, man? Hey, all right, what's up, man? Yeah.
Yeah. Got a great opportunity for you.
No, I'm not putting that shit on.
That's understandable. They're kind of weird.
You
got it.
That's like,
I'll put the bass.
Turn up the bass, please.
Dogs who got really old. A dolphin is a surfboard with a face. A butterfly is a bird with paper wings. Spaghetti is lasagna that they made into shape.
Is this like a joke? I mean, what am I listening to here? What do you call that?
This one's called Facts.
Facts. Yeah, fellas. The fact is, you know, I'm not feeling it, and it's not gonna work.
Hit me with the freestyle.
Oh man. I'm a little confused right now. It's like, this is like, are you a band? You comedians? You're definitely funny. I think the song's funny. Look, I'm a little confused. I'm hypnotized.
We thought it was going to be a little bit easier to get everybody on board with our vision. We really took his feedback to heart, and I think it really kicked us in gear to get back in the studio and try to make the best stuff we could. I think people in our hometown are starting to notice us a little bit more, so we decided it was time to really start playing out and seeing how people were feeling about us, not only online but in person.
Check, check, man. Check.
That's what I'm talking about.
JP, do something special for the fans, man.
Oh, wow, whoa. That was definitely something special, but I think we could do something better.
Put that guitar down.
What should I do, Jayce?
You should sing, JP. You gotta thank the fans.
I just wanna thank the fans.
All right, we've been Astro Safari. You guys be quiet.
USA. All right.
Good night, everybody.
We love the fans.
We really felt like we had reached the top of what we could do in our little hometown. We wanted to do what we saw everybody on TV do, and that was move to Hollywood and try to become huge superstars. We packed up our van, we headed straight out to Hollywood.
Brandon, what are you doing? What's your movie?
JP,
Yeah?
my hands are getting all clammy.
Dude, just wipe them on the seat.
We're finally doing it. We're going to Hollywood. So grab some candy, your favorite wrestling magazines, and buckle up, because it's a long trip, buddy.
Jayce, did you see that? Oh, get that on the camcorder.
We've been in this car forever.
Jayce, can you pass me some beef jerky?
JP, you're gonna be mad because I've been on a Slim Jim diet.
You know what I really want to see? You doing one of your cactus tricks.
Oh, yeah!
Wow. That was pretty cool on that desert mountain, but what can you do on Hoover's Dam?
JP, do a cool yoga move on Hoover's Dam.
Check this out. Yeah.
Sweet yoga.
When we got to Hollywood, things immediately were not what I thought they were going to be. I think we had different expectations for what was going to happen when we got to Hollywood, probably from what we've seen on TV and movies. It wasn't really the reaction we were expecting when we went to Tinseltown.
Guess what, Hollywood Animal Hospital benefit event? Astro Safari USA is appearing live in concert. We're on our way to become big stars. Of course, we had catering, top Hollywood fashions. This concert was so special, they even let our fans bring their dogs to the show. A horse is a zebra with all brown stripes. A lion is a griffin who forgot his wings. A snake is a chameleon without his shoes. A dentist is a doctor, but just for your tooth.
Lava is a smoothie that's made out of fire. Facts are cool. Yeah.
We were in Hollywood and we didn't feel like we were there yet. You know, even though we were there, we didn't feel like we were in Hollywood. So we thought maybe we needed to boost our productivity, and we tried to get our producer to move into our house with us.
What's going on with this thing? This is cool, huh?
It doesn't work.
What's that?
It doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't.
got some cool artwork.
What's the story here?
Jayce, tell him the story, man.
Oh, this? Here? This is a picture I took. Two precious historical figures come together. Well, you know, if you don't like this mattress we got for you, you can totally have mine. It's
Cool. You sleep in this bed, you might not wake up. The mattress is a little lopsided. I don't know if you noticed, but we were thinking maybe, I don't know. Let's go.
Usually we'll just have meetings in here, like if we're gonna write a song or like, you know.
See, what's this? Yeah, that's a trophy. Look
got
at
that
this.
together.
Hottest vocals.
I know you guys didn't get this award. What's the story here? Huh? Chili pepper hot. It's cute. I like it. Congratulations.
This poster has been pretty inspirational to me. That's why you may have seen it before, because we used to have it hanging up in our old room.
Remember that? I remember it, yeah.
Yeah, if you look at this poster hard enough, you can definitely see into the future.
I don't see anything.
Oh, so the big question that's been on our mind all day, especially right now, are you moving in or what?
Oh, jeez. I gotta be honest, I'm a little puzzled here. You know, no disrespect, but you might want to take some Ajax to a couple things, wipe off some of the gunk.
After that didn't work out, I think we were really starting to feel desperate. We started conjuring up all kinds of ideas that we thought could turn us into huge superstars. We thought it'd be a good idea to start making jingles for companies as a surprise to them, maybe to get their attention, because you know, if you've got corporate sponsors, that's gonna give you a big boost in popularity right away.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Jayce from Astro Safari USA. I just got done playing a live concert. Nice. And to have our thirst quenched the entire time, we drank Zevia. Popular pop soda.
For smarter soda. That's what I'm talking about.
Zevia, 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 Zevia. It's natural.
After we realized that we were pretty good at selling stuff and making commercials, we wanted to launch our own brand of soda. Our fans love soda, or our future fans would love soda. We made our own soda company and we had our own flavors of soda and started pushing them to our fans at our concerts. In the middle of our concerts, we would interrupt the concert and do a commercial for our own sodas. We thought, hey, you know, let's play a concert, but also get free promotion for our soda company at the same time.
Here's a flavor for the fans. Chipman's and tree juice.
Made with real drink. Sweet soil, water, and sunbeams. Slow down, sophisticated technology.
You wanna go fast, here's what you gotta do. You gotta slow down, you wanna turn work, dude. It's the hottest, coolest beverage, super fucking sensation. Here's JP, it's what is this combination?
It's the crunchiest I ever seen.
What's that?
Chibi's crunchy or feel cream. Oh yeah, crunchy cream. You gotta try my great feels, baby. You gotta try my great feels, baby. You gotta try my great feels, baby.
After we realized like the sodas maybe weren't the runaway smash hit we thought they were gonna be, we didn't want to give up on our band obviously, so we hit the drawing board again and we decided we really wanted to make a musical. We had this great idea about a surf musical. The problem was like neither of us had ever surfed before. I didn't know how to surf, JP didn't know how to surf. We never surfed. I actually hate the ocean. I'd never go in the ocean. There's too many creatures in there, too much unknown. I won't go in the ocean. But nonetheless, we made this surf musical. We went to the studio and we recorded all the songs for our surf musical.
Why is he standing up?
Another sunset, another tango, and there goes my surf angel. Every day she is treading waves, my one and only surf angel.
We thought we could take it another step, so we wrote a musical about writing the musical. When we had the musical about the musical, we thought it'd be a great idea to get a celebrity involved or maybe starring in our musical with us. because the two of us didn't quite have the power to do a full stage production. We thought that superstar Jordan Sparks would be the perfect fit for our musical. So as a surprise, we wrote a song about how big of a fan we were to Jordan Sparks, and we sent it to her to try to convince her to do the musical with us. This is a song we sent to Jordan Sparks. I think that the scheduling, or maybe she was too busy, she had a lot going on. You know, she sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl and all these things. But I think our schedules just didn't line up, and she didn't end up being in our musical. After that happened, I think we kind of lost interest in doing the production. It was a little bit bigger of a task than we had originally planned. One day we had this idea that we didn't know at the time, but it would change everything. I've always been a huge fan of the rapper Birdman ever since I was a kid. I'd listen to him on the bus to kind of escape from bullies, and I thought like the way his story and his lifestyle was something that I admired, and I wanted to maybe be like that when I grew up. JP and I found out that he had his own vodka brand. We thought it'd be a great idea as a surprise to make a commercial for him, for his vodka company, because he didn't even have a commercial yet. This is a video in its entirety that we sent to Birdman.
I was in the club and I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to do. I'm looking around, it's like, look at all these booties. Whose booty is this? Hey, that's me. I'm Jayce, and right now, I'm making a sweet commercial.
Is that actual pieces of watermelon in it?
And that's my best friend, JP. We hired the best Hollywood movie crew, we got the brightest Hollywood light systems, and we got the biggest Hollywood makeup team.
Thank you.
Plus, we got the hottest Hollywood fashions. Gigi Vodka doesn't even know we're making this commercial. We're doing it as a surprise.
This is exactly what we need.
This is pretty cool, man.
We need GTV.
Yeah.
They make original, they make coconut, they make watermelon.
This is pretty freaking good, I'm not gonna lie.
And these bottles look sick.
Wait. Come on, get in the shot. Come on, get in. Where's Jayce?
Only move your butt.
But it sucks because it's like connected to my legs.
Exactly, so you only move your butt. Move your butt.
Hold it for 1 second. Let me... Jayce.
JP, look at me. Get off me. I could twerk on my own.
It's looking really, really good. Fired up. Jayce, can I talk to you about the next scene?
I think that we should have some guitars, man. You know? Then we could have some drums, you know, man? I want to slide those in somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, the supermodels wanted to party. I was like, no way. We got way too much work to do.
Action! All right, yeah. Hit that other cymbal.
Yeah, give me more. Oh, yeah. Whoa, just a touch-up. Get back in there.
Action!
Yeah, do a crossfire. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, zoom in on that guitar. Oh, yeah, that looks sweet.
That is awesome. I need more up here. Energy. All right, cut.
After that, we went to the hottest nightclub in Hollywood, the Roxbury.
What are we missing?
Pour some drinks.
I'm trying.
We need a fresh new GTV bottle. JP, you know where that is?
I know exactly where it is.
JP, pour the drinks. Oh, you missed one.
Oh.
Sweet. After a long day of filming with the Hollywood film crew and supermodels and fashions and our favorite brand, GT Vodka, we were checking things out on the TV screen, and it looked good.
All right, roll my playback.
Every time I'm VIP, certain brand I just gotta see, certain drink that represent me. GTV, that's a good ass drink, homie.
The lifestyle, no regrets, it never ends. Birdman.
Flashy lifestyle. GTV, right now. Watermelon, coconut, regular, 3-style. GT Vodka, the lifestyle, no regrets, never ends. Paradise on earth.
We got an email a couple days later, and I couldn't believe it. Birdman actually watched our commercial, and he said that he loved it. He wanted to meet us. I was like super excited, obviously. I couldn't believe it. It seemed fake. I thought it was me in pranks or something. After he said he loved the commercial, he actually invited us over to his house in Beverly Hills, and we went to his house. Now this I obviously don't have video footage of. It would have been, I think, maybe filming him. I don't think he would have wanted that. And we had like this meeting with Birdman, and he was telling me about all his great new products and things he's got coming out. He asked us to play him some music, and I played him some of our songs, and he seemed to really enjoy the songs. He told me that he liked my flow, and I was like, oh my god, Birdman likes my flow, that's insane. He also said that watching our videos, he loved what we were doing, but he thought we were missing one important thing, and that was him. He wanted to be in our videos with us, and I was like, oh my god, that's a dream, having us and Birdman on the same team, trying to accomplish the same goal of making just a cool song or a cool video. And he was saying things like he was going to get Paris Hilton in our music video, and he was going to get his son Lil Wayne in our music video, and that was cool. You know, I never thought that I would have a chance to be able to even think about having Paris Hilton and Lil Wayne in the music video. It didn't really end up happening, but nonetheless, it was the best day of my life. Being able to hang out with him, and kind of, it was a really big boost to our confidence, because we had this guy who was a huge superstar already kind of co-signing us, saying that I really like what you guys are doing, keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing, even though we kept having doors kind of shut in our face with our TV show. But after the Birdman thing, some record labels and TV companies, they started, when they heard Birdman might be involved, they started to get really interested in what we had going on. I felt like we were meeting with the same people again, playing them the same exact songs, except this time the reaction was way different.
And then I go pee-pee.
Guys, please sit down. I gotta be honest, it's a fucking hit. Bam!
We felt like we were on top of the world, and then Tony Horton from P90X wanted to do a workout with us. He wanted to have us come over, and we did a theme song for his YouTube channel, and we went to his house and we did a workout with Tony Horton. I've never really worked out before, so I didn't know what to expect, but Tony definitely pushed me to my limits. So obviously when we went to work out with Tony Horton, we had all this cool swag and all these cool clothes and chains and hats and stuff that Birdman gave us, so I wore it all to meet Tony Horton because I thought he'd be pretty impressed.
Guys, make sure you stretch. Tony's gonna be here any minute. Yeah. Here he comes, here he comes. Do something cool.
Fellas, how you doing, man?
Tony.
I heard some rumor that somebody was eating candy.
No way, not me.
No? No?
Not me.
No.
Everybody seems all right.
Are you fired up, Tony?
I'm fired up, ready to go. You got a fanny bag there?
Yeah, it's for my sports snacks.
And my clock stopper.
And your clock stopper. Cool. You, why don't you just run a place? Let me see what that is. Okay.
Oh, Tony, I think before we get going on our workout that we should listen to some of our music to get pumped up.
No, I'm cool. That's good. I don't even, no. Why don't we just, we'll do the workout. Okay,
Number one fitness.
Well, we're gonna work on that too.
Yep.
Fitness icon. Hollywood superstars. Presented to you with catchy music. They did it again!
Tony, my man, pumping me up.
Do your best, forget the rest.
Stick to the plan, you'll rock to the top.
Get fired up.
You can do this, whoever you are.
It's fitness.
You too, the Tony Horton #1 all-stars.
You know it!
Things were looking up for us, and more people are starting to come to our concerts. We just decided it was time for us to maybe see the rest of our fans out there in the world. So we booked a tour over to the UK. We thought maybe if the TV companies heard we were international superstars, they'd want to help us get our TV show. We headed out to the UK for really our first world tour.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a defining moment.
Curtains up. Whoa. Nice, they so slow.
Whoa. Oh. All
cape off. Yeah. And jump, let's jump. Everybody get up and jump. Through the floor, break the ground. I just gotta go down and jump. Everybody push it up. Yeah, I see you jumping. Right, spin around. My karate kick, yeah. Woo. Crazy. Grand finale. How we keep raising. Birdman. I'm trying. Ow. Ow. It's done. Yeah, I think 4 legs was a good decision. Oh, fuck!
I need your help. Help me bring Try-Man back to life. Try-Man, 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 Try-Man!
Right before we went to on our world tour, we actually signed a deal to his huge Hollywood agent. He had all kinds of huge superstars from film and TV and music, and we thought things were really gonna change for us after we signed to this agent. That's how it goes in Hollywood. You sign to the agent, then you get big superstar deals. We actually kind of realized that our agent wasn't doing anything for us.
You ready? Check it out. A viral video. You guys ever seen this Gangnam Style thing? So guys, nowadays, you gotta develop a mystique. Movement is power nowadays. You gotta dance. This PSY guy, he's like the biggest thing on the YouTube.
And I don't even know if they knew who we were. I remember my agent that I signed a contract with, he introduced himself to me over 10 times. Like every time I saw him, I truly think the look in his eyes, he felt like it was the first time he was ever meeting me. I definitely met him probably 10 times before then. That kind of scared me a little bit. You know, I was like, who is this guy? You know, what's going on with the agents? I was confused because I always thought the Hollywood agents were gonna be people who wanted to make us big superstars. How are we gonna be a big superstar when you don't even remember who I am? I think our agent got really annoyed with us, kind of hitting them up all the time, trying to be huge superstars. After a while, they finally got us our meeting with MTV. This was the meeting we had been trying to get for years at this point. And they got us this big meeting, and JP and I sat down with the rest of our team, our agent. We had a manager at this point. We had a production company who did a bunch of really big shows. They wanted to get involved. We got into our meeting at MTV, and I don't know, at that point, I don't know how prepared we were. I mean, we'd sat through a million meetings before, but to be honest, most of them were pretty quick because people weren't very interested in us. I got in the meeting and I'm so pumped up to tell them about all the stuff we've been doing and all the videos we've been shooting. But within 5 minutes of being in the office, I just totally blanked. I had no idea what to even tell them or talk about. I was just all over the place, like ultimate ADD. They kept asking me questions, and within 5 seconds of me answering the questions, I totally forgot the question they asked me and I was just saying something totally different. I don't think I could recall more than one sentence of the meeting. I pretty much blacked out. I do remember saying over and over that I was trying to be a huge superstar. I think they got that point. What I do remember from the meeting though is that everyone was laughing a lot. I don't know why, whether they were laughing at me or with, because I don't remember laughing. But I do remember people laughing a lot, and maybe it was at me. Sometimes you gotta do things to become a huge superstar that make you feel uncomfortable, and if I had to be the butt of some kind of big joke that I didn't understand, then I was willing to do it to be a huge superstar. We left the MTV meeting and everyone felt really good, other than me probably, because it was like a whirlwind for me. Our whole team was like, wow, you guys did great in there, and we really think you guys got your own show, and MTV was super excited, and they're like, we can't wait to meet with you guys again. We think you're perfect for MTV right now. We're looking for music shows. We're trying to make MTV into a music channel again. So we left the MTV meeting thinking we had finally hit the finish line. But we were really anxious waiting to hear back, and we waited for about 2 weeks. We finally got a call back and they were like, hey, love your show, love your songs, love you guys. We think you guys are huge superstars, but neither one of you guys are celebrities. We're not gonna do the show. You know, we're only doing shows that are made by celebrities now. And I was like, well, doesn't going on TV make you a celebrity? Like, can't you wait freaking 2 weeks? Then we'll be a celebrity? I was confused by that. I didn't quite understand it, and honestly it sent like shockwaves in my mind. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, that we got all this far and that's what stopped us. I think our whole team, our agent, our managers, and JP and I both were just really crushed over this. This was the one thing we'd been trying to do forever, and it was basically told to us right there that no, it's not gonna happen. Everyone at that point sort of disbanded. The whole crew just gave up. I was really crushed for a while. I felt like at that point I had lost. It was like going through a breakup, and I also had all these pet projects of my songs and TV show that I never got to put out there. It was heartbreaking for a while. And especially because no one ever got to see any of the stuff we were doing, other than these big TV executives who couldn't even remember our names. All this stuff we did, we didn't get paid for any of it. So by the end of this, we were all pretty broke, pretty sad. So everyone just kind of disbanded, and all this footage and all these songs just kind of sat in a weird little graveyard of songs and music of things that would never get seen. It took me a while to decide that I wanted to go back and revisit it because it is really special to me, and I'm glad now I can share my story with you. That's how things ended for us, and I feel like there's still a lot of loose ends there. I don't think our story is done being told. Luckily, we've got a couple albums up on Spotify and a lot of music videos on YouTube you can check out. Like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be making more videos. In the comments, let me know what you think I should do next. Should I go out there and try to get the band back together? Keep telling this story on my own and kind of pick up where I left off? Do you want updates from people? Do you want to hear about how I even got to that point before? Let me know in the comments, and I look forward to making some more videos, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.
Jayce, those are the coolest freaking gadgets, man. Where did you get that?
Tornado can. I'm not telling you, I'm never telling you.
I remember the first time I fell in love. Yeah, me and my first band, we rocked that club. Was also the